President of Ghana, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, has recognized ENI Ghana and its OCTP partners, Vital Upstream Ghana Limited and Ghana National Petroleum Corporation, with the Presidential Honor for Distinguished Service. The recognition was for their assistance to the country during the COVID-19 pandemic. The OCTP partners, led by ENI Ghana during the pandemic, donated medical equipment and devices to the Kolebu Teaching Hospital, the Ghana Health Service, St. Martin's de Porres Hospital, and the Elembele District Health Directorate. The items included ventilators, medical tents, nose masks, and other personal protective equipment, as well as laptops and TV screens. They also gave the Western Regional Health Directorate and the Ghana Health Service 2 double-cab pickups, 4 station wagons, and pickup trucks. Since 2009, ENI has operated in Ghana through its upstream business, contributing to the nation's equity production of about 30,000 barrels of oil equivalent per day. Managing Director of the Bulk Oil Storage and Transportation Company, Edwin Provençal, has argued in favor of increasing the BOST margin. The BOST margin is a tax levied on petroleum products used to pay the cost of maintaining and operating depots and executing depot expansion programs. According to the BOST MD, the present rate of 9 pesos is insufficient to cover the maintenance and growth of the company's depots, especially given the recent depreciation of the cedi. He emphasized the importance of increasing the margin to keep the companies operating depots in parts of the country that may not be financially viable but vital to keep the economy running. He indicated that without the support of the BOST margin, the company would be obliged to join private companies to build depots in commercially viable locations to reap profit. Namibia is one of few African countries where solar module production is already cost competitive with analogous manufacturing in China. A recent research from the United Nations-backed organization, Sustainable Energy for All, said solar panel manufacturing in some African countries is marginally higher than in China. According to Energy Monitor, while assembling a 1-watt photovoltaic solar panel in China costs 16.3 US cents, it costs slightly more in some African countries, including in Tanzania 17.9 cents, South Africa 18 cents, Namibia 18.1 cents, and Ghana 18.3 cents. UN Energy indicated that restricted access to funding, a lack of supporting legislative and regulatory environments, infrastructure constraints, restricted local supply chains, and a lack of trained personnel and technical experience are among the hurdles Africa faces in making broad inroads into the sector. Despite a difficult investment environment, manufacturing on the continent is expanding rapidly, with sub-Saharan Africa showing a 4-fold gain in value since the turn of the century, significantly faster than the rest of the globe. Experts say that growing a renewables manufacturing base could make a difference for Africa's sustainability. Masdar, the Abu Dhabi future energy company, announced the successful completion of its first green bond issue for a $750 million 10-year senior unsecured bond. The order book reached a high of $4.2 billion due to strong demand from regional and international investors, resulting in a 5.6 times oversubscription. The debut green bond demonstrates investor trust in Masdar's financial strength, A2 from Moody's and A+ from Fitch, as well as its high sustainability credentials. In line with Masdar's green finance framework, the net proceeds from this bond and future issues will be utilized to invest solely in dark green renewable energy projects, many of which will be in developing economies and climate-vulnerable countries in desperate need of investment. This bond is the first installment in a program to raise up to $3 billion in bonds to cover Masdar's equity finance commitments on new renewable energy projects in the United Arab Emirates and elsewhere, as the company aspires to expand its global portfolio to 100 gigawatts of capacity by 2030. Mohammed Jamil Al-Ramahi, Masdar's chief executive officer, said the success of this debut green bond issuance is testament to the pioneering spirit of all the people who have worked incredibly hard over the last 17 years to grow Masdar into one of the world's leading renewable energy companies. The bond was rated A2 by Moody's and A+ by Fitch, in line with the corporate credit ratings of the company, and was priced at a coupon rate of 4.875% with maturity on 25th July 2033. Masdar's Green Finance Framework, established in February 2023, was updated in May 2023 to reflect changes to the Green Loan Principles. Moody's has issued a second-party opinion on the Green Finance Framework. Visit energyghana.com or energyghana.com for more on these stories. Energy Brief is proudly brought to you by Airport View Hotel.
Energy Ghana TV. Local in focus, global in perspective.